I'm always very concerned when I see the plight of children, of teenagers, of the boys and of the girls of our society. When I see the devastation that is present in the lives of teenagers and young men and young women, I find myself wanting to be sure that the Salvation Army is doing everything it can do to help. That's why we have the Salvation Army Booth Home. It is there for those girls who find themselves in crises without any sense of hope, no place to go, no feeling of positiveness at all about their lives. They're faced with a dilemma, they don't seem to have a solution, and they come to us.
Children having children. The consequences are staggering for the young women caught in this downward spiral and for society as well. The Salvation Army's Booth Memorial Center has been on the front lines of this issue, providing help and hope to thousands of frightened pregnant teens for 100 years. And this year, the Booth Memorial Center proudly celebrates its centennial anniversary. First called the Rescue Home when its doors opened, the program was established by the Salvation Army in 1899. Its first director, Salvation Army Captain Nellie Truelove, dedicated her life's work to helping young unmarried girls who were in need of shelter and alcoholics and others who were considered the city's fallen women. Today, called the Booth Memorial Center in honor of the Salvation Army's founders, William and Catherine Booth, the center's program has undergone many changes, but has never wavered in its commitment to assist young pregnant teens who have nowhere else to turn. Today at Booth, serving young women in trouble still includes pregnant teens and teen moms, but it also encompasses girls who are not pregnant, but are victims of physical and all too often sexual abuse. The Booth Memorial Center is a haven for these young women, offering a wide array of support services to help get their lives back on track.
The girls here have a real struggle in order to have a future, and we see education as an important part of that struggle. We want to give them the tools to face the future, the tools to move from school and transition into the greater community. We at Booth are extremely excited. We have 4 youngsters graduating from high school, having met all the requirements that the students in LA Unified School District meet. So they will go out into the community with skills, with an education, and most importantly, with a diploma. We are really proud of them.
Thanks to Booth's vocational program, Aura Robles was able to take outside courses to qualify as a medical assistant. Today, she has a good job in her field and a nice apartment she shares with her 2 children, Ashley and Frankie.
I was really lucky that Booth was there for me, and I took advantage of it.
If I knew somebody that was in trouble, I would recommend Booth Memorial, especially if they were a single teen parent.
During the 3 years she and her daughter Susan shared a room like this one at Booth, Jeanette Hansen turned her life completely around. Always a good student, she was accepted at college at 16, but she's most thankful to the staff at Booth for the help and support she received in putting her family back together.
I was a drug addict, and I did a lot of illegal stuff, but I got out of juvenile hall and I came here, and they helped me get back on track. They helped me do a lot of parenting programs. The motivation that I got while being here, the support from the staff and from my therapist was really great. So I was able to get custody of my daughter again. She came to live with me here when she was 2.
I was thrilled to be able to go into the nursery and to not only look at, but hold some of the children and to see light in their eyes and hope in their voices, and hear the sounds of the girls talking and laughing, to go into the school and watch them learn and see them work, at least brings to me a great deal of satisfaction. That's why the Salvation Army is committed to wanting to make a difference in the lives of these young ladies. We want to see them grow. We want to see them change. We want to offer them help in the form of counseling and parenting skills and a loving spiritual environment where they understand that not only do we love them, but that God loves them as well. And we want to be able to say to them, you can be different. You don't have to stay the way you are. And as a result of all of our programs, those lives are changed and they move back into society with a sense of purpose, with an understanding of who they are, and with self-worth and self-esteem. But the Salvation Army cannot do it alone. If the Salvation Army Booth Home is to accomplish its purpose and reach into the future and make a change, it's going to need friends like you who come alongside of us, who understand us, who work with us, who volunteer, and who financially support us in order that we can make a difference in the lives of the girls. My word to you is, come join our Army and help us make a difference in the lives of these children.